Welcome back everyone, Mariah Monetize, and in today's video we're going to be going over all crypto related headlines as well as other headlines in the economy. So Coinbase launches layer 2 blockchain based to provide on-ramp for Ethereum, Solana, and others. And at the end of this video I'm also getting to the price of Bitcoin, also going over traditional markets, Tesla, marijuana stocks as well, to see what everything is up to and to see if there's still correlation across the board. Sam Bankman-Fried hit with additional bank fraud charges. SEC objects to Binance's US $1 billion Voyager deal, alleging the sale of unregistered securities. BUSD stablecoin temporarily plunges to 20 cents on Binance. Let's go and take a look here over at what's happening on Twitter. The median rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Manhattan is $4,000. Just in, Nvidia, a $510 billion company, is now nearly 30 minutes late on reporting earnings. Are they looking for more ways to add AI to their press release? Just in, like I mentioned earlier about SBF, so he has made over 300 illegal political donations worth more than $10 million. Just in, Treasury Secretary says U.S. is preparing to provide an additional $10 billion to support Ukraine. Just in, mortgage demand falls to a fresh 28-year low as rates near 7%. New home listings are down 17% this year, while home sales are down nearly 30%. Homes are now taking 33 days longer to sell than when the housing market peaked. And I mentioned, I believe 2 days ago, the Mormon Church was basically hiding $32 billion. And so there's a big investigation happening there. So let's go and see what Bitcoin is up to. Bitcoin is currently sitting at $23,879. I also want to mention iTrust Capital. So iTrust Capital is a company where you can actually buy Bitcoin within a traditional IRA, a Roth IRA. You can also roll over many existing retirement accounts as well. So imagine buying Bitcoin now and not paying any amount of taxes on the gains when you withdraw when you're 59.5. That is huge. That is massive. And if you want to get started today, I have a link down below where you can get $100 in free Bitcoin, and it only takes $1,000 to get started. You can also buy precious metals as well as other altcoins as well. So like I said, Bitcoin sitting at $23,869. We have Ethereum sitting at $16.45. So this right here is a 7-day chart on Bitcoin, looking a little bit extended in my opinion. I anticipate maybe one more week of a candle before we start seeing a pullback to maybe I would say the $22,000 range. I do still think there will be a pullback here in March. That's what I am personally anticipating. This is a daily chart here as well. Bitcoin is still holding, Bitcoin has a lot of wiggle room. As long as it doesn't break on the daily chart, the low of this candle right here, which is 21,379. So if Bitcoin can hold the low of that candle, that would be huge. Let's take a look here at the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart, there's a little bit of sideways trading here at the top. You could consider, let's see, the high of this candle, 25,250 and 25,248. So technically Bitcoin did make a higher high, barely. On this 12-hour chart, we're seeing a little bit of a pullback here. And then this DMA is coming up. I could see it potentially meeting at about 22.5. So that is a possibility as well. This is a 4-hour chart trending downward. 4-hour chart, not looking too good, I would say. Definitely has a bearish posture. Let's take a look here at the hourly chart on Bitcoin. Hourly chart, also not really looking all that strong. I would be hesitant at this point to be getting into any positions. Let's take a look here at the 30-minute chart. 30-minute chart is also bearish posture as well, not looking all that great. Let's take a look here at the 5-minute chart. So 5-minute chart has made a lower low, also not really looking all that great. Let's take a look here at Ethereum. Usually Ethereum leads the way. It can actually give us a lot of clues of what Bitcoin is going to do next. This right here is the weekly chart, a bit of a different sequence compared to Bitcoin's, but a higher high on this weekly chart, looking pretty good. Would anticipate a bit of a pullback, maybe one more candle up, maybe to like a little over 1800, and then a bit of a pullback is what I would be anticipating there. Daily chart, still in a bullish posture. Let's see here on the 12-hour. Let's see, 12-hour acted a little bit different because there was barely a higher high, I believe, on the 12-hour on Bitcoin. So a bit more weakness, I would say, on the 12-hour chart with Ethereum. 4-hour chart here is also in a bearish posture. Let's take a look here at the hourly. Hourly is, let's see here. Hourly is looking like this could be printing a higher low, but if Bitcoin can get above the high of this candle right here, which is 1679, that would be a crucial point on Ethereum's chart. 30-minute chart also not looking all that great, in a bearish posture as well as the 5-minute. So we have gold sitting at 1823, Nvidia sitting at 237, Coinbase sitting at 6180. We have Filecoin sitting at 770, DOT sitting at 708, Link sitting at 778. We have XTZ sitting at 133. So mixed around the cryptocurrency space. We have some coins that are up on green days, but I would say an overwhelming amount of red across the board. Let's go ahead and jump over to Tesla, see what Tesla's up to. Tesla sitting at $200. Let's look at Tesla on the daily chart. Tesla looking strong on the daily chart, but obviously seeing a little bit of a pullback there. Going to be a little tougher to get over this DMA over here, which is sitting at about 220. So a critical line there for Tesla to get over to really show the strength that it's having. It seems like sentiment-wise, I am getting bearish sentiment for the month of March, but time will tell. This is a 12-hour chart right here on Tesla. Let's see if it can hold the low of this candle right here, which is 187.63. This is a 4-hour chart here on Tesla, looking a little bit better, but it's going to find resistance once again at that 220 range. We want to see it make a higher high above the high of that candle, which is 217.65, and it made that high on the 16th. Let's go and take a look over at traditional stocks when it comes to SPY. SPY sitting at 398. Let's take a look at SPY's daily chart. So SPY has made a lower low. It's being held up by this DMA right here. It has not closed below it, so something to take a note on there. Let's take a look here at the 12-hour. So if it breaks below that, I would anticipate it to continue falling down to about 390, 393 range. Let's take a look here at the hourly. Hourly trending downwards as well, but being held up by this moving average right here. As you can see, it wicked below it. Curious to see, we have tomorrow, which is Friday, how it will trade going into the weekend. But red across the board into mini markets. When it comes to marijuana stocks, red, only red. That's pretty much all I see. I just see a lot of red. We have Tilray sitting at 282. This is the hourly on Tilray. Tilray is, I think there's going to be another buying massive opportunity coming on Tilray. So that is something that I am keeping a close eye on. Probably not going to pick up a ton of Tilray, but definitely keeping an eye on that opportunity as well. So things have been kind of boring, I would say, when it comes to the cryptocurrency space these past couple of days. Nothing super crazy or super interesting. Bitcoin just kind of bouncing around in this zone that we're seeing, over the last couple of weeks, kind of bouncing in between 22,000, 25,000. So we will continue to wait it out and wait for a bit more confirmation. I think that we're still going to have another buying opportunity before Bitcoin, like I said, tries to crack that key point of resistance, 25,250. So keeping a very, very close eye. I think that if Bitcoin breaks past that, there is a decent possibility that it will continue to the upside and potentially hit $30,000. Is that the next point for Bitcoin. So that is all that I have for you today. Like I said, iTrust Capital, link down below to get $100 in free Bitcoin. Go out there and create a portfolio that you love.